That's a giant 180 to 200 high rack whitetail buck coming right in. So we might pop up now and see if we can't make a 60-meter shot on this buck. Maybe 50. He's a little bit closer than 60. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hunter Classic. Today we're out here on Loggers Point. We're going to be going after some pheasants. Now this time we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be using the reverse draw crossbow and we're going to try and get him to flush and take a shot in the air. Well, at least that was the plan until this happens. Alright, well, our rooster flew away in the opposite direction that we wanted, but we just found a huge whitetail buck right here. So I think we're actually going to go after him instead. But then we'll get back on some pheasants in just a second. But it's kind of hard to pass up this guy. He might be lacking a few points to score as much. Yeah, he's only going to be like a 150s buck. But he's still a pretty good buck. Alright, so we got our buck right here coming in at about 50-55 meters out. I would imagine when he gets to this spot right here, he's going to be about 40. And we might have to take a shot. Yeah, he's about 45 right there. He might come a little bit closer. But I don't really want him to smell us either. So in that case, we're going to use our regular bolts because he's going to be so close. It's not really going to be any point in using any tracers. Dropped him. Alright, well I know we're looking for pheasants, but we're not going to pass up this nice whitetail buck. So let's go over here and go take a look at him. Yeah, pretty cool high rack, but he's going to be about a 150s. Let's pick him up. We got shoulder blade, right lung, liver, and intestine on him. He scores 150.55, so pretty cool buck. And this one looks to be 160 plus. Kind of hard to tell right now, but he's pretty nice. Alright, here he comes. 155 to 180 on him, so he's definitely 160 plus. Alright, so we got him right here at about 20-25 meters out. And we're going to take a shot. Smoked him. Alright, here he is right here. This is a really good buck. Really good buck. I believe he's an 8x8. Alright, so let's pick him up. So we got right lung, shoulder blade, and left lung. He scores 173.3. So he's definitely a mounter buck. He's a really wide rack and he has a ton of points too. We might actually get him mounted, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Yeah, I think we're going to get him mounted. I made up my mind. Cool. So let's get him mounted and we'll send him to the taxidermy here in just a second. Alright, so we have a male feral hog right here and I want to get a range on him. We could probably take a shot here in a second. Yeah, we got him at about 50 meters out. So if he stops, we could definitely take a shot right there somewhere if he's not in too much brush. 52, 50. Alright, so he's 50 right there. We'll hold it for the bottom of the heart with the 60. Yeah, it looked pretty good. Shot looked pretty good. Now, the wind might have pushed it a little bit to the right, but from what I could see, it looked like a solid hit. So let's go over and go check. And yep, smoked him. That's some lung blood, so we got a really good hit on him. And let's go track him and go see if we can't find him. He's down right here. So we were actually trying to call in this bobcat, that call over here. But I don't have the bobcat caller on us right now. We just have the predator caller, but apparently they didn't seem too interested in it. Let's go pick up this hog here. We got a 51.6 meter lung and liver shot on him. He scores 711, so not bad on him. Alright guys, so we just snuck up on this buck rabbit right here. He's about 15 or 20 meters out. We're going to get the reverse draw and see if we can't make a nice shot on him. Drilled him. I don't know how he actually took off. I think we hit him right in the front shoulder. Oh. Well, apparently he didn't go very far. So this is a buck rabbit and the males are actually called bucks in case you didn't know. So let's go over here and go pick him up. Yeah, I'm surprised he took off with that shot. 21.7 meters and he scores 1,619. Pretty decent male. 1.6 kgs. I just want to see where we actually did hit him and how he did take off. I guess we hit a little bit below the spine and maybe a little bit above the lung, so it came out somewhere through the intestine, liver area maybe. But anyways, at least we got him. Alright, so we'll take a quick picture of him. Pretty cool. And I can hear something right next to us. It looks like we have a doe right here. I would say she's about 46, 50 meters out. Dropped her. Alright, so let's pick her up and see if we can get back on some bucks. She was 43.6 meters and we got spine, shoulder blade, and left lung. Alright guys, we got a pretty decent coyote out here. He's a 42 to 49 score on him. And he's 110 out there. He's a little bit too far. But let's see if we can't call him in a little bit closer for a shot. Alright, so this coyote doesn't really want to come in and he's out there at 90. Alright, so let's see if we can't take a shot. The bottom bar is exactly 90 meters. Dropped him. Perfect shot. So that works really good if you're taking a far shot. Basically the very bottom, actually the top of the bottom of the bar is exactly 90 meters. So if you keep that in mind, you can take some pretty far shots. Alright, so here's our coyote. Let's take a look at him and see how far he was. He was 92 meters and we got a double lung shot with a reverse draw crossbow. So awesome shot and a pretty nice coyote. He scores 47.8. Alright, so we got another buck coming in. This one's not very big. Pretty small, 6-pointer it looks like, and 40 to 60 score on him. So let him come a little bit closer. Actually, it might be an 8-pointer. Yeah, he is an 8-pointer. Alright, that'll work. If he stops anywhere around there, it'll be perfect. Dropped him. I was trying for a heart, but I think we actually still hit a little bit too high. I didn't want to risk it and hit too low and then get body on him, especially on that small of a buck like this. So let's go pick him up and we'll see what else we can find. Yeah, we hit too high. Double lunged him still. He scores 54.4. Alright, so we just got a call from another whitetail and he's actually right here. It looks like a 110, 120s buck. Yep, 100 to 125. But his weight is actually 80 to 90 kgs. So that means I probably might have tracked him on accident. And I'm really glad that we actually spotted him and didn't spend too much time to track down this buck. He just grunted over here and we came over here, got in position, and now he is coming in. So we put out a couple of calls right over here, maybe 20 or 30 meters to our right. And I would imagine he should kind of walk right down this lane and give us a nice shot. Either that or he's going to walk right through this thick brush and it's going to be really difficult to take a shot, but either way we'll definitely be able to make something happen here. So, oh, it looks like he's losing the traction to the call. So we'll try and slow him down a little bit. See if we can't take a shot. Alright, so he's basically doing exactly what I didn't want him to do. And he's coming right up through the thick brush here. But when he gets to here, we might get a little opening for 30 or 40 meter shot. Right now we can't hardly even see him. Ooh, he stopped right there at 34 meters. I think we could definitely take that shot. There's a little opening right there. And let's see if we can't squeeze the arrow right in there. Oh, maybe not. That's a bad idea. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Still can't see him. He's in too much grass. Let's pop up. Alright, here we go. Dropped him. So, let's pick him up. Ooh, it looks like we hit pretty high. We might have actually got neck bone on him. No, we got shoulder blade and double lung and liver, so not bad. He scores 107.5. Alright guys, we have a feral hog right here. He's about 40 meters out. Ooh, actually he was about 50 and I think we hit a little bit too low. Still should have got double lung on him. Yeah, he piled up right there. Alright, so here's our hog. We're going to pick him up. Yeah, actually looks like we made a nice shot. Double lunged him at 41.2 meters. So it was an 828 score. Pretty nice solid feral hog. Alright, we got another buck coming in right here. It looks like a 110, 120s buck. I just want to see what the weight is on him. 65 to 80 kg, so that's a pretty normal weight. Alright, so I can hear him. He's right on top of us, but I can't see him anywhere. Sounds like he's right there. Oh, there he is, there he is. You can see his rack coming up over this hill. The wind is blowing right towards him, so we got to take a shot soon. Dropped him. Alright, here he is here. That's pretty cool how he's laying on his back like that. I honestly don't know if I've ever seen a buck lay down on his back like that. I don't think I have, but I'm sure that it is possible for a deer to go down like that. Alright, let's pick him up. Double lung shoulder blade at 15 meters, and he scores 107. Alright, big buck right there, right in the brush. I just caught a glimpse of his rack going into the brush right here. We were calling it. He never actually even came into the call. But I just saw what looked like a deer go this direction here into this brush. And right there he is, right there. That is a huge buck. Can't quite tell how big he is, but he looks like he has all of his points that he needs for sure. Hopefully we can get his attention and see if he can't come in. Oh, there he is right there. That's a giant 180 to 200 high rack whitetail buck coming right in. And we can't even get up this rock. I don't know what we're going to do. We need to kind of scoot over a little bit more to the left, because this rock is not going to help us. I think if anything this open field here might help us a little bit. Doesn't look like it's going to help much. So he's right over there somewhere, but we're not going to get too much view of this buck. Yeah, he's right there. He's a giant. He's an absolute giant. But we need to check the wind first. The wind is blowing right in our face, so we're in a good situation there. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get a good view of him without him actually spooking. Let's pop up and see what's going on here. Alright, there he is right there. That's a giant whitetail. 85 to 95 kg, and he's 60 meters out. I think we're good because there's a tree right here. Alright, so we might pop up now and see if we can't make a 60 meter shot on this buck. Maybe 50. He's a little bit closer than 60. Perfect shot! I think we just heart shot him. That was awesome. So yeah, like I said before, he was over there sneaking around the edge of this brush line, and all I could see was his rack going into the brush. And that's what I noticed, and luckily we got on him in time, and wow. That's a monster 8x8. He doesn't hardly have any deductions on him at all. We actually hit a little bit higher than I thought we were going to, so we must have missed the heart. But either way, we definitely double lunged him. Let's pick him up and see what he's going to score. So we got lung, liver, and stomach, and he scores 185.6. That is a giant, and that's going to be our new mounter for our trophy lodge. Wow, that's a giant. And a really awesome picture too. And I don't know, I don't think he's quite going to be on leaderboards, but he should be pretty close. That's an absolute monster whitetail. The biggest high rack I had since my 190s. This is my second biggest one now. So we'll go with that. And we'll take a really cool picture. We do have some EMs, so we'll get him mounted. And we're going to go head over to the trophy lodge and go take a look at this mounter whitetail buck. Alright guys, here we are back at the trophy lodge, and here is our giant 185.6 scoring giant whitetail buck. And we just got him with the reverse draw crossbow. He looks really nice in here. We actually put the 183 scoring high rack over there. That's the one we got with the carbon recurve on the live stream. But this one's even bigger, and I can't believe that we almost didn't see him, because the only way that we actually saw him is by catching a glimpse of his rack going into that brush. Otherwise, we would have never got this big of a buck. That's how smart these big ones are, but luckily we got in front of him and managed to call him in and make a nice shot. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be the end of this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.